Constantine.
Thanks, Sabrina. There's been reporting over the last several days that the incoming Trump administration plans to stand up a sort of warrior board, I think they're calling it, to rid the military of what they feel are woke generals. Yesterday, Reuters reported that there's a list going around of generals connected to General Milley that are slated to be fired. Does the Pentagon have a reaction to these reports of the incoming administration looking to remove a large amount of its senior officers?
So I'm certainly not going to speak for the incoming administration or speak to any hypotheticals on what they will and won't do. I've seen those reports as well, but I'm just not going to speak to that. What I can tell you, and Constantine, I think you know this very well, is there are people here that work in this building incredibly hard, have dedicated their life to public service, whether it being in uniform or career civil servants. It's been amazing to meet them over my time here at the department. They are focused on the mission. They're going to continue to, see that mission through. And certainly, on our part, from this administration, we are going to do everything that we can to ensure that there is an orderly, calm transition. And so, when the incoming secretary's team is ready to make that transition, we want to ensure that they are set up for success.
I mean, and so fair enough. Just to sort of take the hypothetical out of it, are you able to say very broadly, for example, if there would be operational impacts if a large number of general officers were suddenly no longer part of the Department of Defense?
So, removing the hypothetical, you remember the time when we had a significant amount of holds on our general and flag officers. Removing holding officers from moving up or not having people in place and therefore having other people fill a job that, maybe they're doing 2 jobs, maybe they're doing 3 jobs. Yes, that's going to have an impact to operations. That's going to have an impact to morale. And that is going to have an impact on the department. Again, I'm not going to speak to the hypothetical of what you're referencing, but, whenever you have or put a strain on the system where there are not enough people in a position or not enough people sharing the burden of work, of course it's going to strain the system. Joseph.
Thanks. To follow up on